like maybe have a smallish kind of kid in your life at any point? I've got a young cousin. And she's a sweetheart, really, but she's seen Frozen like maybe a billion times, and she likes letting me know that she knows every single word to every single one of the songs. She's very enthusiastic about that. And sometimes we have this happen on hour-long car drives, which is so much fun. So alternatives to my losing my mind to the tune of Let It Go would be sometimes we actually give her the movie Frozen so that she can just kind of mouth along with the characters. Sometimes we give her video games if we have those available and if she'll sit still long enough. And then other times we read to her, which is fun. Or we let her read by herself, which is even more fun.
Girls. Sorry, Cora. Please continue.
If you're going to watch movies, first thing you need is the DVD, obviously, or the VHS, I guess. But then you need something to play it in. There are portable DVD players that you can plug into cars, but I'm not sure how accessible those are with today's market. Mostly cars actually come with built-in DVD players that fall down out of the ceiling, kind of like that. And that's neato. This works really well with younger kids and older kids too, because oftentimes they're more interested in what the characters are doing than actually like kicking the back of your seat or telling you all about their best friend for the 4th time. Sometimes this doesn't work very well though because of drive lengths. Like if you're driving somewhere for a half hour and you really need this kid to not talk to you, maybe a movie wouldn't work very well because that'd be more hassle than it's worth, which is why we have these alternatives. There are several kinds of handheld gaming devices that you can use, like a DS or like an iPad, or if you're not really sure about your particular small child, keeping that thing intact. McDonald's has some handheld gaming things. These work well for short-term drives, or like if you've got time after a movie and before you arrive at your destination, you can give them this video game. And it works well with their attention spans because it's a lot of fast kind of action that keeps them occupied. Some drawbacks to this, although there are drawbacks, could be that the game would make sound, and kids often aren't very interested in turning the sound down so that mom can drive. Also, they could be, if they're a little bit older, and maybe if you've played the game before, they could desire your help on some of the levels that they're having trouble with, and they could desire this help very loudly. So use caution there. Books are a good thing to use for kids that are interested in books, which many are not, which is sad. But it's a good alternative to those things because, I mean, reading is like a little adventure. Like you get to explore all these new places and have fun with all these your favorite characters. And, I mean, who doesn't like the Percy Jacksons? Some drawbacks to this, as I mentioned, a lot of kids would like see a book and be like, ew, books are boring, which is a little sad. But also it could encourage conversation, like with the video games. Like, what's this word mean? How do you pronounce this? Kids can have trouble reading sometimes. So if you're going to do that, you're going to need like a book or an e-reader, obviously. Something for them to read. So really, I mean, there are all kinds of alternatives. You can pretty much do anything with a kid. Kids are very versatile and they enjoy all sorts of different activities. But these are 3 pretty surefire ways of occupying a child for a particular length of time. The important thing is that you and the kid are both happy and not driving each other out of your minds